I hope you all like fungi because today I'm making clay mushrooms. So here are the sketches that I drew that I'm going to be using as references, and I'm going to be using actual mushrooms as references when I paint them. I just had a cute idea to draw like little faces on them. This idea was suggested to me by a subscriber to make little mushroom people. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to cut up a little bit of this hot gun glue stick and use a short piece as the bases to all the mushrooms that I'm going to be making. And then I'm going to completely cover that in clay and then try to shape the mushroom top onto that base. I then tried my best to blend the base to the top part, and then I added more shape, kind of like hips, to the bottom. Then I used some of my clay tools to add some details and textures. I did not do much research, so I don't know all the anatomy of mushrooms and fungi, but right here I'm adding those little specks that you see on most mushrooms, and then using my tool to just add the textures in those specks. Looking good so far. I'm going to put that aside to dry and get started on the next one. I'm just repeating the same exact process as before and for the next one as well, except they're all just going to be kind of different shapes and have different mushroom tops. So this one is a lot wider and a little thicker than the first one. Now that they are dry, you may have noticed that there are 3 instead of 2 because I only showed you making 2, and here's pretty much the reason why. They all cracked pretty severely. I was only able to repair the first 2 that I made and not the third one that you didn't get to see because the crack was just completely all around, and I tried really hard to fix all of them and things just weren't going my way. I tried adding more clay, using glue even at one point, and nothing was just working, so I kind of had to completely redo one of these, and then I made another third mushroom completely off camera, and here are those 3 now. I'm just going to ignore some of the cracking on 2 of these because I spent a really long time fixing them, and they, even after they're painted and dried, they have cracked again. So this is probably my fault for using a completely different method, because I didn't want them to be heavy, so I tried using a base and that just didn't work out. So maybe I'll revisit this again in the future. Not anytime soon, because this just took way too long to make, and it was just a really frustrating process. But I had fun painting because that usually calms me down. They all kind of have the same base color, just like this vanilla color. The only difference is that they'll have different colored mushroom tops and, you know, different faces. So here I'm just blending out some colors because I wanted a little gradient of like a beige and, well, like a skin tone color, and then just it gets lighter as it goes down. So I'm just blending that out. Once I did the base, I started to paint the top red, and these little specks are going to be white, as you know, that usual like red and white mushroom. And then I'm just blending out this darker red that I used on top, just to add like a really fun ombre. Then I painted all these little white specks. And on to the next one. I originally wanted this one to be like an orange-red gradient, and then the third one was going to be yellow, and I wanted to do a fourth one. If you remember from my sketch in the beginning, I wanted to do like a tall, like thin blue one. But with how thick my hot glue gun sticks are, I was afraid that that would crack even worse than the others, so I'm glad I didn't even attempt doing that. But like I said, this is another gradient one with just like this really cute pink and purple color. And for the third one, like I just said, I'm going to do a yellow gradient, so I'll just let you enjoy watching the painting process for that. And after all the paint has dried, I worked on drawing the little faces. I just used some markers and drew like little eyes and a mouth. And for this one, I wanted to give this little guy a mustache because I thought it would be really funny. Then I covered them all in glaze to give them a nice shine. And here they are, all shiny and cute and little. And then I just rearranged them on my shelf along with my other sculptures. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I appreciate you all, and I hope you have a good day. Bye!